Die.
Science is cool.
Bill Nye the Science Bus.
Today's lesson is going to be on the urinary system. To first talk about the urinary system, we need to know about this bad boy. This is the kidney, not to be confused with the kidney bean. This part here is called the cortex. You can tell because it's C-shaped. In the middle is the medulla. This is the artery. This is the vein. This little bad boy here, the ureter. Now you can see here in this diagram, the ureter comes down and goes to the bladder. Now there's 3 steps we need to know about the urinary system. Filtration, reabsorption, secretion. Filtration occurs in the Bowman's capsule and more specifically in the glomerulus. Fun fact, saltwater fish such as sharks contain smaller glomerulus so they can retain their salt, whereas freshwater fish have larger glomerulus because it doesn't matter because there's just no salt really in fresh water. In the glomerulus, most of the reabsorption occurs here. There is some, about 1%, that has to go through the loop of Henle. This is where the rest of the absorption comes through, by all these capillaries that line it. From there, it goes up into the distal tubule, where all this waste gets secreted.
Alright, now that we understand some basics of how the urinary system works, let's apply what Dill taught us to the real world.
Why do I always have to rock a piss when I wake up, bud?
Just because you're sleeping doesn't mean your body's sleeping. The reason why you need to rock a piss, bud, whenever you wake up is because while you're sleeping, ADH levels are low in your body. This in turn increases filtration by a part of your kidney called
Hello? No, I can't go for a Tim's run, bud. Got some last minute studying to do. Got a bio test first period. I was up all night last night watching the Habs game, bud. I drank about 25 coffees, you know? But I have a question. Why do I always have to rock a piss when I drink a coffee?
Rock a piss? Devin, the reason why you need to urinate is because coffee, similar to alcohol, is a diuretic. Diuretics lower your ADH levels. ADH is a hormone produced by the anterior pituitary gland. This in turn causes your nephrons to filter more and causes you to urinate. Forcefully. More water. Water increases ADH, which means decreasing of absorption by the nephrons, and the water then stays in your blood. Hey, you like this guy, don't you? Devin, sit down, we need to talk. It's actually urinating.
I know, but you're in rocking a piss.
What did you come here for?
Well, I was outside playing some ODR, playing some hockey, bud. And it was time to, make some snow cones. And when I went to go do my duties, bud, it hurt.
Do you have a sample?
Oh, I brought a small sample, bud.
Drinking from that, it's not sanitary. Would you ever be so courteous as to squirt some into this cup? Ooh, that's not good, Devin. So, there's a very strong chance you have kidney stones, type 2 diabetes, and here's the kicker, Bright's disease. Along with probably Crohn's disease, Lou Gehrig's disease, cancer, ulcers, what else is there? Mesothelioma, meningitis, meningococcal meningitis, if you will, mesothelioma, and a bunch of other diseases. You're basically gonna die. Took it out.
Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back.
As stated, there are three main diseases that affect the kidney and the urinary system. Bright's disease occurs whenever there's an ample amount of protein present in urine. Diabetes is whenever there's too much glucose found in urine because your body's not doing a job of reabsorbing the glucose. And kidney stones happens whenever there's too much salt intake, thus creating a bulge or a little ball inside the kidney which just needs to be secreted through the urinary tract. If this system fails by any means, a person will have to go on dialysis. This means they have to go every once in a while to the hospital to go get their blood manually filtered by a machine.
After Devin and Dilbert finally finished conversing, Devin realized it was time to write his test.
Devin.
Needless to say, it didn't go well. Now, let's let Dil Nye explain how this affects your kidneys.
When your body's stressed out, it releases the steroid hormone aldosterone from the anterior pituitary gland in your brain. This ups your blood pressure due to salt concentration. This creates an osmotic gradient, which in turn ups your blood volume and blood pressure.
That was a long day, bud. Time to hit the hay.
Honey, don't forget to go and filter your blood. I love you. So as we learned today, there are three main steps to your urinary system: filtration, reabsorption, secretion. There's also many diseases that can occur, such as type 2 diabetes, Crohn's, not Crohn's, I'm kidding, Bright's disease, type 2 diabetes, and kidney stones. As we know, the kidney is a really big player in this thing. This is all that it revolves around, that kidney. That kidney is important. There's the nephron that does all these steps here. There's also how it deals with stress. There's a whole bunch of stuff we learned today. So in turn, I hope you get the fact the urinary system, without it, we'd be on dialysis. Now, as my old colleague would say, I gotta rock a piss.